Good morning, party people. Good morning. It's Randy for Thunderhorse Senate. I'm here today on Thursday. Why do I never know what day it is? It's Thursday. Good morning, y'all. We made it to Thursday. Hello, Linda. Good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Rosanna. Hope you're feeling better, lady. Good morning, Ginny. Hi, Dorothy. Good morning. Hello, LaVerl. Have a great day, she says. Good luck with your travels, LaVerl. Good morning, Becky. Just too much things happening. I don't like that. I don't like it. Let's do it like this. Good morning. I fixed my light. Got that going for me. When I say I fixed it, I mean I shut down the computer and it turned back on. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, PK. Good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Deborah. Hi, Lori. Hi, Cynthia. Hello. Hi, everybody. I am happy. It is Thursday. Okay, so let's see. First of all, if you are new here, welcome in. If you are not new here, welcome in. This is real live beading over here at Thunder House. We do just things are happening. It is, what is it? The 3rd of August. It's the 3rd of August. Today is the 3rd of August, and today is an important day. But I don't know why. Does that ever happen to you? Somebody's birthday or something. It's some kind of date that I should know. But I don't know what it is. Anyway, what happened on yesterday afternoon? Yesterday afternoon, I was live for members only, and we looked at my tub of things, and we did some things. We did some designs. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, yesterday afternoon I went to I forgot because I already said this in the members live. You guys, I went to ARC. Okay. Guess where we're gonna have Thunderfest? At ARC. It's amazing. I went there to do a wholesale business meeting. I cleaned out my box of shame while you were on the live. Oh yeah, Patty, good job. I went to ARC. So ARC is, how to explain ARC? Here's the gist of it. ARC is a place. It's like a big retreat that is about 11 minutes from my house. And it is, so if you're not familiar with Minnesota, Minnesota is like the drug addiction capital of the United States. Like recovery centers. They call it the land of 1,000 recovery centers instead of the land of 1,000 lakes. So obviously I was a drug counselor for a long time, and so I have been in this realm of people, and so I found it very interesting. Anyway, moral of the story, ARC is basically a retreat. It's not a specific retreat. It is, it's not a treatment center. It was created by this woman named Ruth in, I want to say the 70s. It was created by this woman named Ruth in the 70s, and she had been to Switzerland. And she, of course, was studying here for addiction counseling, etc., whatever. She had went to Switzerland to do studies. She came back, and her husband was a minister. And her husband, they were over in Switzerland. Moral of the story, they went on, what do you call it? A hermage? Hermage. They went on a hermage where you basically become in tune with yourself, so you're disconnected from all of like the outside world, and you're just focusing on inner healing and all these different types of things and how you do that, blah, blah, blah. And so they came here and they started what is now the Ark. So the Ark is way out in the middle of nowhere, as they do. It's way out in the middle of nowhere on 90 acres of land. Was 50, but now it's 90. And they basically invited people who didn't have anywhere to live to come and volunteer there. And if they volunteered there, then they could live there as they built this retreat, right? So that's how it started. So they built the foundation of the home of this big, humongous cabin. And over time, of course, that type of situation changed, but it became this great big, like, really like mansion type cabin, right? So it holds 16, it has 16 rooms, right? So it can hold up to 16 people. And then they have these big open areas, and it's like the cabin with all the windows, so everything's like really light. And they have like 4 or 5 different living rooms, different spaces, this type of thing. They have a sauna, they have a massage and Reiki area for healing. They have a meditation room. They have a spiritual guidance room. They have a hermitage room where it's just silence. You don't do anything with that. They have a cottage you can rent out. And then it's on all this land. So there's all these like manicured walking trails. They have a labyrinth in the front of the property, which is like stones in a big circle, and you're supposed to do a certain kind of walk around there. And they have a gazebo and a river, well, like a river that goes through, and they can do boating, all these things, right? And it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. If you've never been out to the Minnesota like trees, yeah. So, and all these people here who are here, where do I sign up? Good morning. So all these people who are there are very, I would say the best word would be like enlightened people. They're very like, they don't, so basically what they do now is they rent the place out for retreats. So if you are a person who wants to have a venue, like I want to have a venue to, bring the beaders, right? So they do that. But they also do like grief counseling groups. They do yoga retreats. They do meditation, learn how to do meditation, learn how to do singing bowls. They have a sweat lodge, and they have a relationship with Little Horn, the guy who lives next door. But there's a Native American burial ground like right on the edge of the property, so they have a good relationship with this guy they call Little Yellowhorn, and he does their sweat lodges if you want to ever experience a sweat lodge. So a sweat lodge is a very spiritual experience in and of itself. So anyway, they have all this going on. They got Reiki people, they got astrology people, they got all the people, any kind of possible kind of people you want, they got people. So anyway, so I went there, and I did the meeting. Well, the meeting didn't happen till after, so I went on a tour of the grounds, and I went with these gals, and went and saw everything. And then we had lunch, and so they have a full service kitchen, and they provide all the meals when you stay there. And so they have a garden, and most of the meals that you get are coming from the garden. They do also dare. When I was there, they did a gal comes out and she tells you about the meal, and so this is it's like a homage, it's like there's a lot of going on. This gal comes out and she tells you about the meal so you can appreciate your meal. She tells you about these are from the garden. This is, then they also do gluten-free for dietary things and dairy-free and whatever. So she lays all these things out for us, this big production. And then they made handmade peach tea in the teapot with the little cover on it and all this. And that's very cool. Anyway, so it happened that I was sitting next to the coordinator, the executive coordinator. I met all the board members. They gave me a test about the stones. Anyway, Um, so anyway, she was like, well, my undivided attention is yours at lunch, because she's like, this never happens, so if you have questions. So anyways, I was asking her all the questions. So the moral of the story is that I could rent this place to have Thunderfest, and we could have activities, but the goal is not to have activities. They're catering to people who are plugged in. They're catering to people who are busy, who don't ever have any time. These people need to come out into the woods, and they need to just get back with themselves and focus on themselves. Not on the kids, not on the grandkids, not on your mom, not on your marriage, none of that stuff. Not on who's going to be online, what we're going to post on social media, TikTok videos, all of that. No. We're just here having an experience. And so she suggested that if and when I do my Thunderfest, that I do not have an itinerary. And then we talked about that, and we talked about the healing process and all these different things. And we spent a good amount of time talking about menopause. We talked about how people don't talk about menopause. I told her about my list that I started making about things they don't tell you before you turn 30 or whatever. She's just giggling at me. She said, yeah, that's very true. So interesting. She is from England, so that was very cool. And then they do a reading at the lunch, but this is not it's not like a religious place. Originally started as a Lutheran religious place. It is now not that. It is just, like a spiritual of your choosing, like a higher power of your choosing situation. So they don't do anything specific. But she says that they do get a lot of church groups who come out and do all these different things. Anyway, so yeah, they have a reading. So we did that. There's a bunch of books about this place. It's very interesting. We could rent it for Thunderfest. Yeah, we're gonna rent it for Thunderfest. Here's the thing. It's like $2,000 a day, $2,500 for the whole place. But, okay, if we did a weekend, that'd only be like $5,000. That's lodging, meals, all the space we could want, Reiki workers, any kind of healing you want to do all your things, And she said maximum they could do 22 people. I was like, well, that's probably fine. Good morning. Sacrifice each and every time I eat. Good morning. How many people does the venue accommodate? Maximum of 22 people. In the lodge, there's 16 bedrooms. And so then these are not like extravagant rooms. We went and looked at the rooms. They're small, and you have a bed, but all the beds are new. They got all new beds. And then they have a sink and a desk, and then shared bathrooms for each floor. So there's like 2 bathrooms on the one floor, and then so there's like 3 levels of floors. It's a whole thing. Because it's supposed to be where you're disconnecting from everything else. You know what I mean? Like social media and people, and resting and taking care of yourself, and just being with yourself. You're not supposed to be bogged down in a whole bunch of business. 22 is a good size group. There is a lot of us. I might have to take turns. Good morning. Well, anyway, so yeah, it was a really good experience. So I met with them, and then anyways, moral story is I got the wholesale deal. And so I got to start working on that. Obviously, I'm just going to do like stones and stone meanings with my little cards, maybe some bracelets, to start out. Nothing crazy. So it was a lovely time. I had a lovely time. Yesterday it was really crazy because I went and I did the morning coffee yesterday. Then I ran to the van place, picked up the van. Air conditioner works. Came back, helped Shannon do some stuff. Then I ran to the Ark. I was out there for like 2 hours. Then I came back, And then I had to do the members live, and then I was like, I'm gonna sit on the couch and not do anything else. And that didn't happen. I had to go to the store. But anyway, we can split it for sure. Yeah, it's really cool. So, you know, we got that in our back pocket now. I think it would be cool. I haven't touched or played with beads for a month. I miss beading. Oh, good, Karen. Sometimes you have to take a break. When I have to take a break, I do paper things. Maybe, and then when you start to miss it, you're like, oh yeah, and then you can just beat it up. Anyway, so I was really excited about all that. I came back, I felt very relaxed from the environment. I was just like, oh, this is lovely. I don't have to worry about anything. This is great. Good morning, Bonnie. What time did you do the members live? 3 o'clock. I did the members live at 3 o'clock, as I always do. Wow, sounds cool to me. I would be in the room the whole time. I'd probably just stay in my room. Well, Ginny, they have the hermitage room where you just sit in there. You just be in there. I couldn't find the members live either. So maybe after today's live, maybe go back and see if it's in your playlist for you, because the members lives will repost for members, so you should be able to see it. I posted a video yesterday saying this is how you turn on your notifications. So if you are a member, number one, you have to be signed into your YouTube. If you're watching on multiple devices, you have to be signed into your YouTube channel on your phone and your tablet and your computer. I mean, not all at the same time, but like whichever one you're gonna watch, you have to make sure that you're signed in. Anybody can go to YouTube. Just because you can get to the app doesn't necessarily mean that you're signed in. You obviously have to be signed in because the members videos are member videos that you pay for, so they want to make sure it's you. Not everybody, the public can't see them. So you gotta make sure you're signed in, and then if you are a member, you're gonna want to make sure that you ring the bell, right? Just like if you're a subscriber, you want to make sure you ring the bell. I posted a video on that yesterday. A number of people said that they didn't get a notification. And so I just want to clarify, the notifications come from YouTube. I do not send out notifications. The only way you get a notification is if you ring the bell. So when you're on the channel, under a video, if you're subscribed, next to subscribe, you have to take the additional step, click the bell, and then it'll ask you, do you want all the notifications? And you want to say yes. So that's an additional step. You're not just going to get notifications because you subscribe. Sometimes if you subscribe, you will get notifications once in a while just to let you know that these people that you've subscribed to are making videos. But it's not all the time like if you ring the bell. So that's one thing. The other thing is the members videos. They send out a notification to the members. So when we're talking about notifications, I just want to clarify because I got some messages yesterday. When you see, like you've seen today probably, when you see me do a share on Facebook saying, hey, like every morning before we start this live, I posted on Facebook saying, this video is live. That is something that I do manually every day. It doesn't just go there. So if you're clicking in through Facebook and you are a member, I don't share those because they're member videos and not everyone can see them. So you need to make sure that you're checking on YouTube and not clicking in through Facebook, because if you are, you're not going to get notified. The notifications that I post over there, I manually post them. They come from me. Anything that's posted on Facebook, manually posted from me, not from YouTube. A YouTube notification is going to pop up on your phone in your notifications tabs at the top of your phone. You're going to pull it down and you're going to see all your notifications, right? And it'll say Randy's live. If you're not checking it at 3 o'clock, it's not gonna matter because it's gonna disappear because it's a member's video, right? So you have to have your push notifications on your phone. So a lot of you do not have push notifications on your phone. When I'm talking about push notifications, those are the notifications. If you go to the top of your cell phone and you pull that down, that bar, that imaginary bar that you can't really see, you pull it down, all your notifications are right there. If you don't have those turned on because you didn't want to see them, then it's not going to pop up. So you have to make sure you got your phone and your iPad or whatever. If you got notifications on there, that's where they're going to come in. Sometimes they'll also send notifications to your email to let you know that people are live if you don't have your notifications turned on. So you have to look for that. But I mean, at the end of the day, on Wednesday for the members live, I will be here at 3 o'clock. So other people have said that they just set their own reminder and because they don't know if YouTube's going to send them a notification or not. And it could be that notifications are just not available to you because you don't have the right settings on your phone. So if you don't know if you have the right settings on your phone or on your iPad, maybe ask a friend or maybe one of the kids and be like, hey, how come I'm not getting this? The reason that they do it this way, because some people have said, well, why is it so complicated? Because if I got notifications on my phone from every person I subscribe to on just YouTube, I subscribe to thousands of people. Subscriptions are free, you know? So I'm like, oh, I like you, I'll subscribe. It doesn't necessarily mean that I want to watch every single video that you put out. I don't really care to know. I'm busy, I got stuff going on. A lot of the times I block the notifications for those because otherwise my phone would just be going ding, 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 and it would kill the battery. So now they've made the bell an additional step if you want to get notifications from people. So if you're not pushing the bell or you don't have notifications on your phone, that's the first thing you should check. If you're still not getting the notifications, I went in this morning to the members YouTube and I made sure that it said members under the area where it's supposed to say it. And I know that some people got the notifications because there was people on the video. There was people there watching live. So you might want to check your settings, but I did go in and check the list and made sure that they all say members. Now, if you missed the video, it's okay because you can still go back and rewatch the replay. It won't be live, but you can still watch it. So they're all set. I checked them this morning to make sure it wasn't something I was doing over here, and it's not. They're all available to members, okay? I think YouTube has a glitch because I have all that, but I do not show it for me. Patty says she was notified. I have all chosen for the bell. Difficulties last week. I missed yesterday. If you're a member, you can find videos under the members tab on Thunderhorse Descendant Channel's main page. Yeah, let's talk about the main page. Let me go over here. Where's my mouse? Okay. This is Thunderhorse Descendant's main page that you see publicly. The one I was just on is my back end of YouTube. This is the main page for you guys. This is whether you're a subscriber or not. You're a subscriber, it doesn't matter if you're not even a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, a member, whatever, this is what they consider the dashboard. So the way to get to the dashboard is to click the logo. So if, let's say you're in a video, you're in one of my videos, you're probably in one of my videos right now. If you click the logo in the video, it's going to take you to this page. This is the dashboard page. On here, it's going to tell you, this is telling me things that because it's my page, it's saying manage your videos, whatever. But right here is going to be some of the most recent videos that we've put out. These are shorts. I don't do a lot of shorts. This one says we are live right now. And then these are past coffees, past popular videos. These are some of my playlists. These are not all of my playlists, but these are some of my playlists that I put on the main page for you guys. If you wanted to go to videos, you would see all the videos that are recorded, okay? Recorded videos, not live videos, recorded videos that are in chronological order by date. You don't have to look at them this way. You can click this and say, show me the most popular videos. That video is one of the first videos that I ever did 2 years ago, and it's got 4.5 thousand views, and it's old. That's funny. Here's the oldest videos that I've done. You can see when I started my channel, the oldest videos that I've done. Okay, lives. Here's our lives. Here is the members only video from 7/26. Here's from 8/2. This one is from yesterday, right here. And it says members only live, looking at beads, posted 17 hours ago. And it has this little badge. So if you are a member and you're signed in, you can still go in here and watch this. If you are on a public channel, you're not a member, I don't think you're gonna see this. If you do see it, it's gonna not let you play it if you're not a member. Okay, but there it is from yesterday, 8/3/2023. These are all the rest of our live videos that we've done, and this is how you find them. So if you're looking for it, maybe that's the problem. If you're looking in videos, it's not a recorded video, it's a live. So you gotta go to the live. All the members only videos have this like little plate on them. So you just have to look at the date to see which one is, which one is the actual one that you're looking for. Here's our community page. On here is where I post things for the community. Here's our memberships. This is where I post things for members only. And also right here, it shows you again, these are the members only videos. So this is like basically a Facebook feed, like you would see in your Facebook feed. This is me making announcements. It's showing the videos that I've posted for members only. If you're a member, you'll see this tab. It'll say members only. So here's from yesterday, right here is the video if you want to watch it. Channels, I only have one channel, and then this is about me. And everything here, it shows you all of our links, bead store, how to get to the website, our Pinterest page, our Facebook group, our Facebook business page, our Instagram, our email, and our text number, how to get a hold of us, when we started this channel, which was December 9th, 2019, which is crazy town. And there you go. So if you're having problems, I would head over here to this dashboard and look at these things, and you should be able to see them. Now, if you are not me, up here you should have some buttons that say, the bell would be up here. So you could push the bell and you could click it. But that's where they're gonna be. This is us live right now. So I hope that is helpful. Yes, I checked all of that. Well, if you checked all of that, Dorothy, then it should be, you should go to memberships and you'll be able to watch the video. I know this isn't priority, but I would love a Thunderhorse coffee cup. Well, Angel, on hand, I have a Thunderhorse coffee cup, but I don't know if it's this one or if it's Johnny Cash Christmas, but it's a Christmas one. Those are the only ones I have on hand. I like the option of subscribing because I can click at the section to watch sections for those that I turn on the bell off for. Yeah. So your YouTube feed, like if you're just on your YouTube feed and all the people you subscribe to, so basically when you go onto YouTube and you're in your home screen and you're scrolling through looking for a video to watch, it's going to show you all the people, most of the people that you who've recently put videos up. It's going to be the ones with the most recent videos. So let's say I put one up today, because I put one up every day, right? It's live, so that'll be on there. Maybe you watch Jesse James, they got one on there. Softflex has got one. If you just keep scrolling through, you're going to see everybody's most recent videos. But if you want to see their dashboard page, click into the video and then push their logo that little circle, push their logo, and it's going to take you to their dashboard. And they all have dashboards like this. They're going to be a little bit different because you can design them yourself, but for the most part, you'll be able to see all of their stuff. Also, at the bottom of your phone, over here on the right side, there's a little button that says, look at the people I subscribe to. It says subscribed, meaning you're subscribed to these people. And then you'll click that, and then at the top, you can go through all the people that you're subscribed to. And if they have a new video, it'll have a blue dot on it. If they have a video that you haven't seen, it'll have a blue dot on their logo. So you can click that, and then you'll know that you're watching, you know, their new stuff. So just kind of got to play around with YouTube a little bit. I'm not getting a notice about the 3 o'clock live either. Again, Rita, you're going to have to check your stuff and see if you have push notifications on, see if you turned on the bell, and if you haven't seen it, I just showed where you can go and watch it. I mean, obviously there's nothing I can do about a live that happened yesterday, but you can rewatch it. Check also the email you have attached to your YouTube. Mine is a Gmail account that I never use. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you have multiple accounts, here we go. Right here, this is my YouTube account. You see my mouse? I'm up here by the logo. If I click this, it's gonna say switch accounts. You see here, I can click all of these. If you have multiple Gmail accounts, email accounts, it's going to have different ones for you. So this is Thunderhorse Descendant. This is my personal one. So when I watch YouTube, I'm in my personal one. When I create YouTube, I'm in this one. Now, there's these other accounts on here that are also available to me if you have multiple accounts on Gmail, right? So let's say that you subscribed you were in an account and you subscribed to the channel, you pushed the bell, you did all the things, and for some reason your account here is now switched to a different email. Maybe you changed your email address. Maybe somebody was on your computer and checked their email. Now you're logged in under them. You're not going to get notifications. So you got to make sure that this is also set to what you need it to be. So it's kind of like, also we had a lot of questions last week about Gmail accounts on Thunderhorse Descendant's website. So a lot of people had multiple email accounts that they were trying to sign in with. And so we were added credit to people's accounts. And then they're like, well, I don't see the credit. And it's like, well, you need to sign in with the one that you can't have 3-4 different accounts. You have to have one account so we know where to put it. So we went in and we deleted a bunch of old accounts for people. I don't see a star next to your name. Who doesn't have a star? Me? I don't have a star? Rita. Oh, yeah, well, that's a good point, Karen. You also have to be a member to see the members' lives. If you're not a member, you will not be getting notified about them. Hello. So anyways, that's kind of a rundown of YouTube. I always go through YouTube a little bit just so you guys know. There's some things with YouTube, like, you know, as we look at videos and stuff, like this is our video that we're watching right now. And we usually go through this every morning with the different stuff, but just so you know. So in every description of a video, it always says more. You have to click it so you can get all the links and everything. I always put these. Numerous people message me, what's the link to this? What's the link to that? They're all here. This is YouTube. This is Facebook. Here's our text number right here. You can text us. You know, all these places are here and you can click them. If they're blue, you can click them and it'll take you over there. And then that's our description. So you got to click that to see the whole thing. Up here it says talk chat. We want to see live chat. The difference with that is in live chat, you're seeing how the chats are coming in as I see them, as they're coming in, you know, whatever. If you just look for top chat, you're going to see probably most likely messages from people who are chatting more than you. So you're not going to see them in order. You're going to see them people who are you're going to see people who are chatting more than you, and it's going to block whatever they think is spam. This is going to give you, live chat gives you all the messages. So you're going to want to make sure that's on. If you're watching a video and it doesn't seem very clear, you can go to the gear and you can push quality and you can go up to the highest number. This will put your video in HD. It only does it for one video. So if you want to watch your next video in HD, you got to go in and push the gear. Because a lot of times this will auto set to 720 because that's what a lot of people, the buffering, it's just a whole technology thing. If you want to watch something but you don't have a lot of time, push playback speed. You can watch your videos by pushing 2. You can watch it in twice the speed. You can slow it down to half the speed. If somebody's like doing a let's say they're doing a like a beading thing, a beading skill, and you don't get it, just rewind your video and then put it on 0.5, so it'll go half as fast as it normally would, right? That's only for one video. So there's that. You can put on your closed captions if you need that. Over here is your live button. If you're watching a live video, not all videos are live. If you're watching a live video, click this. It should be red. If it's not red, that means that you're lagging behind where the actual live video is at. So maybe you're like a minute behind, or you're 30 seconds behind, or whatever. So you're not getting it as fast as you should be getting it. So there's that. So these are just things. These are just things that you can do. Here's your like buttons. You can share. You can clip things from the video if you need to. And you can save this video to a playlist that you create. If you don't have a created playlist, maybe you want, see, this is my watch later videos. If I'm like, oh, this video is cool and I want to remember to watch it, I click watch later. And then on the dashboard of my phone, on YouTube, it'll say, do you want to watch your watch later videos? And I say yes, right? So you can do that if you don't have time to watch it right now. Right here is just says report stuff, but there's a lot of stuff with YouTube that you just kind of got to play around with. So I just hid the chat. So this is a button that says show the chat. A lot of people text me about this because they're like, I don't even see the chat thing. And then they're making comments down here in the comment section. And they think that it's live, but it's not. So if you don't see that, you should click show the chat, and then it'll show you the chat, right? You can hide the chat or you can show the chat. And then right here is where you can do that. But a lot of people after video posts, they think they're chatting, but they're not. They're making comments in the comment section. So I understand if you guys are frustrated about not getting your stuff. Just go in here and play around with some of these things and make sure that that you got all your side of the street all fixed up. And then I did look at it. As far as I know, everybody should be getting their notifications. But if you're not getting a notification, I mean, honestly, that's from YouTube. I don't have any control over that. There's nothing I can do about that. And I'm not going to share it on Facebook because not everybody gets to watch it because it's members only. So you just got to check your settings. Morning. Hi, Martha. How do I subscribe? I watch YouTube all the time. It's my favorite entertainment. Nice. You may want to explain the difference between a member and a subscriber. A member and a subscriber is members have hit the join button on go back here. Okay, right here, you see it says join. We just turned on memberships, so if you don't know what this is, don't worry about it. So it says get access to memberships and perks. These are all the perks. We're going to be changing these stars to duckies, I heard. Anyways, you have to join, and you have to pay $9.99 a month for these perks. So that if you're not getting the members videos, it may be because you didn't join and pay the $9.99 a month. It is a reoccurring payment. So if you did it one time and you didn't, it's a reoccurring payment. I just seen some of the reoccurring payments went through because Jeff texted me and said that he just got a payment from Google or something. And he was like, oh, I think that's for you. If you don't have money in your account and that doesn't go through, then you're not going to be a member. Subscribing is free. Members pay $9.99 a month. Yeah. And so that's how you would do that. Coffee is required. I'm still wearing jammy pants. No judgment from the back, please. I can't find the quality gear on my phone. If you're on your phone, Laverl, push the video. Push the video. When you do that, a little imaginary bar is going to pop up at the bottom. The gear's on the right-hand side. If you're watching it this way, turn it sideways. Push the video. The bar's going to pop up. It's going to be on the right-hand side, the little gear. Yep. Okay. So, holy Hannah. Do we even have time to finish this? Jibber jabbering on. Okay, here we are with our stuff we got finished. Cripes. Thanks for the reminder. I forgot my tea. Okay, let's finish up our bracelet. Shouldn't take us very long. We got 10 minutes. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. I was gonna get the chain out of the basement. Okay, come on, phone. I was gonna get the chain out of the basement, but then I decided yesterday that we were gonna use this guy, and he's silver as the little, So I decided to just use jump rings to finish it instead of doing the chain thing, because if I was gonna do the chain thing, I wanted to do bronze chain, and that just didn't work. You're in your jammies too? Good job. So I'm gonna get out my business here. Do I want to use bright silver? No. Antique silver. And all right, so let's get this done. So I've done the last leaf, and now what I need to do is I need to create this little thing that we did down here. So I'm just going to do this backwards. So I already have the little guy on there. I got to put the 4mm, and I got to put that on both strands. Okay. So got the 4mm. And then what I'm going to do is to make sure that I keep this design, move this out of the way, is I now got to pull each one of these strands tightly one at a time, right? And once I do that, I'm literally going to tie a knot right here. So now what I'm going to do is to make sure that this doesn't come loose is I'm going to go back through. I'm going to make my loop first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one strand. It's been a jammy week. Ooh, I love jammies. I'm just going to do it on one strand for now. And I'm going to come around here. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to come around here, go through back through this little bead so I can make the loop. And just not worrying about this other strand right now, because what I am worried about is just going back through this bead here so that I don't lose my design with that one little knot. Okay, so now that I'm back over here, I'm going to go back a little ways through this, maybe into the main part here, and I'm going to do a half hitch knot right here. So to do a half hitch knot, if you don't know, you just go around like so. You create this little loop and then you just come in through the bottom. Don't get hung up on anything. And then you make sure that this loop is going to fall where you want it to, and you pull it. So I do a half hitch loop right there. I'm going to go around down into this little loop-de-loo. I'm going to go through the leaf. I'm just backtracking. I'm going to do another one right here just for fun. You can put them wherever you want. Basically what I'm doing is I'm reinforcing that this design stay in place and not come loose, so that it doesn't look like a zigzag anymore. So I think that's good. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do one last one here, and then I'm going to take this string off. Got one last one. Whenever I do a half hitch, I always try to go through another bead just to kind of hide the knot in the string. Through there, and then I'm gonna get that fancy knot burner you guys got me. I don't know who got it for me. It just said from the Thunderhorses. Okay, here it is. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one off. So if you're feeling intimidated about this type of thing, let me just tell you a secret. It's kind of like other things. As long as it stays together, there's really, in my personal opinion, allegedly, no right way to do it. As long as you hide your string and it stays together, you're fine. Okay, that one is done. So now I'm going to reinforce this little loop right here with this guy. I got to make sure I know which way my string is going. Reinforce, because as you will remember, I only did this with one string, and I'm gonna need more than one string if this is gonna what's holding my bracelet to my stuff. I'll go around. Come into this bead. So this bead, I'm gonna go through apparently 3 beads. All right, I'll take it. You're not supposed to do this. Okay. So I've already tied a half hitch knot there. So I'm just going back over here and I'll tie one in the next little loop-de-loop because This one already has knots in it. But also because I want to tie off, one was the main string and one was the twist around string, and I want to make sure that they both kind of have little half-inch knots. Again, so they don't lose their zigzag pattern. So I'm just going to do a half-inch knot right here, and I make sure that it goes where I want it to. Which it's a jumbly mess, so I'm going to back up because it looks dangerous, and I'm going to try again. Nope. So I wanted to go in a certain spot so that you can't see the string. That's the moral of the story. And once I have it, I go through here again, just following the pattern of the beads to hide the string. Easy peasy. Around this way. And I'm going to do one on the main on the main string here, because all the others have been tied in the leaves. I'm going to do one on the main string. This is just because I'm crazy about security. And I'm going to do a half-inch knot right here. Pull it tight. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to burn this one off. One more, go one more bead to hide the knot. Warm up my little guy. And there we go. So now, all we gotta do is put on our hardware. Now you could, and you probably should if you're a real bead weaver, like I'm not. You should go through the whole bracelet. Just reinforcing, they call it. Just take your whole string and just go through every single bead till you get to the other side. That's what they do to reinforce them. I mean, this bracelet does have 2 strands of string because we were using 2 different needles. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. Plus, I don't know if you've ever tried to really like break this thermally bonded thread, but it's pretty strong stuff. But if you were a real bead weaver like I am not, you would go through, reinforce the whole thing. Okay. So my friend, my one girlfriend who does bead weaving told me to do. Okay, now I'm gonna get my jump rings out. And I'm gonna do a couple of jump rings to add the length. Now remember I said, oh, well, I'll just use chain, and then I changed my mind. You know, remember that whole scenario. Plus I need to hang this charm on here. So at this point it depends on how big you want your bracelet to be. If you need it to be a lot bigger than the beading portion, I would add the string, add the chain. I wonder if I have any twisty jump rings. Those would be cute. Have a look. Not up here. Stinky. I reinforce as I go. Yeah, so everyone does it different. Okay. Hi, Mr. Bunton. So I put my jump ring in here. Now I got 6 beads on here. I'm gonna use, this is a, what is this, a 6? This is a 6, no, this is an 8. This is an 8mm oval jump ring. I'm using the larger so it doesn't come in contact with the bead on the end and break it. You don't want it to be too tight, but I'm just literally utilizing this as a loop. Okay, you gotta be careful when you're working around these glass beads so you don't break anything. This one's a little bit wonky. Okay. And then, oh, I need a lobster claw. Hello, lobster claws are required. If I'm worried about something, then, ooh, staying together, I normally just switch it to a heavier thread. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like you can do whatever you want to do. So this is what I'm going to do. Put that on there. And now, you could do, see, like, if I had one more jump ring, this would fit me. But I am going to put an extender chain just because, you know, I might sell it. I'm going to use this little stainless steel one. It's got a little heart on it. Okay, so there's that part, and now all we got to do is add our little charm. Now, I'm going to add my charm. I think I'm going to add it over here. I could add it here, but then it might be in the way when you're putting it on. So I'm going to put it here. This is gonna hang right. This one. Well, danger. Got so many lights, everything's bouncing off. All right, now my little tail is on there. Okay, there we go. All right, did we make it? Ha! With 4 minutes to spare. Do I like it there? I don't know if I like it there. Hold on. Well, I mean, it's okay. Is okay good enough for me? Yeah, I think okay is good enough for me. Smashing. I can't wait till my pliers are here. Okay, so here we go. Here's our end result. Sorry I blabbered on so much, but you know, sometimes it's helpful. So here's our end result. So we could do all the way up to, let's just say the middle of this extender, you know, if you wanted to. And in the middle of the extender, you're gonna get 7 3/4 inches, right? So it would look like this when it hung. You know, and I'm okay with that. For me, I would probably be able to hook on right here to this guy, and that would probably fit me. 6.5. I need at least, yeah, actually, no, that would fit perfect. I was going to say 3/4, but my wrist is 6 1/4, so that would actually fit me perfectly. with just the one and not have to have the extender. But you could get all the way up to an even larger size. I think at that point though, I don't usually go all the way down here to the end, because then, you know, I mean, that's kind of a lot, but it's going to be over 8 3/4, so 9 inches. Mr. Bunsen is saying something. Mr. Bunsen is always saying something. What are you saying, sir? What is it? What's the problem? So yeah, anywho, there she is. I am very happy with it. I think it turned out quite smashingly. I love the bracelet. When the house and property sell, I'm going to be doing some shopping, so be prepared. Okay, I will be prepared. We appreciate your order. Yeah, these are cute. I do like it. So anyways, I just want to say again that we did make this with the Dollar Bead Box. This is one of the projects that we made from Dollar Bead Box. And so, you know, sometimes people say things like, oh, you know, like you don't get enough beads, or you don't, this ain't what I want, or whatever. And I'm just like, or. I heard the best thing yesterday, you guys. Best thing. Beep, beep, watch out, Mr. Bunsen. They said hard work beats talent every time if talent doesn't work hard. I was like, oh yeah, totally true. I love nature-inspired goodies. Yeah, right? It's supposed to look like a little vine. Oh, okay, sorry, wait. What if we did pumpkin vines? Like for Halloween, like fall time, like orange and green. I'm very obsessed with my pumpkins because, you know, I'm growing pumpkins for the first time ever in life, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're great. Yeah, I like the way it lays. And quite honestly, this would be a good way to use up some fire polish. Use up, even if you didn't have leaves, what if you had daggers? What if you had those little daggers? You put like 3 of them, you know? What if you had some random Czech glass running around your house? I mean, it's quite good. And it's light, so that's always good. People like light. So there we go. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Oh, I don't have a star on my name. Correct, Rita. You're gonna have to join and become a member. Sorry, more QuickBooks IT stuff this morning. Oh, yeah. Smashing. I can't wait until my pliers get here. Yeah, when the pliers come, it's gonna be great. Nice. I like the way it lays. Yeah, it's very pretty. Very cute. Very cute. Off to work. Yeah. Well, it's 10:01. Look at Bunsen. It's hard at work. So Bunsen, are you hard at work? Is this an invitation to touch your white spot? No. Mr. Bunsen, you want to say goodbye to everybody? Come on. Oh, Mr. Bunsen. The big baby Bunsen. Okay, me and Big Baby Bunsen have stuff to do today. We are going to go to Taylor's Falls. Jeff's coming home. I think Jeff's coming home today. Jeff's coming home today. So I got to get ready to go to Taylor's Falls tomorrow. We are going to get beads, and we got to take our stuff, our show stuff back, and all that good business. So me and Shannon are going to pack up the van with all of our stuff. Since we have a van now, Mr. Bunsen. Yeah. And that's what we're going to do. What? I thought you wanted to be up here. and I'm going to take jewelry photos today and finally get some stuff posted online for jewelry stuff. I'm going to prep that wholesale order. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I have to create I have a picture frame and I got to put chicken wire in it. I don't know if I have any chicken wire. I got to go look. In other news, Big Baby Bunsen. Yeah, Big Baby Bunsen. Just constantly with his big babiness. But Mr. Bunsen's my favorite. We don't tell the others. They're all outside, but Mr. Bunsen is my favorite. Because Winter just loves Jeff, and Lily just loves Jeff. He just has all the girls. He comes home and they just go crazy. They don't even talk to me. But anyways, do I have to join again? Rita, yeah, you might have to join again. So like I said before, that's a reoccurring payment. If for some reason it went to go through and it didn't go through, then you didn't pay for this month and you will no longer be a member. I had some people telling me that they had fraud on their bank account. I don't remember if that was you, but like if for some reason your payment got shut down or it was declined or some to that effect when they tried to put that payment through, you'll have to go back and resubscribe to do the join and be a member. Yeah, because that's the thing that happens if you have fraud or something. They'll freeze all your stuff. All right, guys, I hope you have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. Hopefully, if I can get through all this stuff today, I'm going to actually record some videos. Maybe. I hope you guys have a good day, a lovely Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow morning for stuff and things. We'll do some stuff and things. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.